But that WBO route stuff, I didn't get out the WBO until after he made his decision to fight David Abinesian. You know, people don't know the background, the timeline between it. I didn't fight for the IBF interim until he made his decision to fight David Abinesian. Everybody in the welterweight division was waiting for Spence and Bud to fight. And, you know, Spence came. Bud came out of nowhere and just fought David Abinesian, he was like right under me. You could have fought me. You could have easily picked me.
Call out. Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. Alright, man. So I was just watching an interview with YSM Sports Media. They did an interview with Jaron Boots Ennis. And basically, Jaron Ennis said that Terence Crawford and Bomac is all cap.
Stop the cap.
Like, they never sent him over a contract. That Terence decided to fight David Abinesian when he could have easily fought him. Now, this is crazy because y'all remember when Terence Crawford was on $1 million worth of game with Wallow and Gilly the Kid, and they called Boots, and Terence was like, well, you had the opportunity to fight. You could have fought me, but y'all didn't want to do it. It was like a whole back and forth thing. And now Boots is saying that was all cap, what Terence was saying, that they reached out to him after the fact. Terence had fought David Abinesian in December, and then Boots had fought Karen, I think in January or February. So like the timing was all off. And if Terence really wanted to fight Boots, then Boots would have fought him instead of Karen. So this is all getting interesting because, like I said before, now it's a build-up between them two. Now you're getting tension, now you're getting beef. So now you got a history, a story behind this fight. Because now people can be saying, well, you duck two, and all that stuff. And y'all know how the testosterone and animosity get, especially towards closer to the fight. So this can be real good because these two are at the top of the welterweight division. Now you got Jaron Ennis. Now he's the IBF welterweight world champion. And Terence, he got the opportunity to get his belts back from Boots, if he can get his belts back from Boots. Because Boots is a totally different fighter than Errol Spence. I think Boots will give Crawford a way better matchup than Errol Spence did. Maybe I'm biased because I'm from Philly, and you know I know Boots, and I seen him fight up close and personal in the amateurs a lot of times. So that could be it. But just the same, I think this is going to be good for boxing because 2023 been looking real good. And if they can get that fight popping off sometime in 2024, that would be immaculate. You already got Undisputed Heavyweight Showdown between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk on February 17th. And it's said to believe that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is going to do their rematch in the beginning of the year. So depending on how that fight goes, if Terence Crawford come up on top, then he can fight Boots sometime later on in 2024. Maybe in the summertime or in the fall. And if Errol Spence just so happened to win that fight, same thing can be said to him. Although if Errol win, I believe they're going to do a trilogy. And Boots said that he's willing to wait for them to the fight. So this is real good. But this is a little bit what Boots had to say to YSM Sports Media.
Some fans are under the impression that BOK Pride reached out to you before the David Abinesian fight. What's the truth of that situation?
Yeah, definitely. That's cat. You know, they reached out to me after I fought Karen in January, but I already fought in December. You know, so they reached out to me after, you know, Karen. They was trying to get me, trying to sign me, things like that. And they asked me would I fight them, and we said yeah. And after that, we never heard nothing back. It was no contract signed. It was like basically word of mouth. You know, never got no contract or nothing. These guys gotta stop capping. You know, it look bad. It's making boxing look bad, honestly. I'm just sick and tired of the capping, the talking, all that. Like,
do you want that fight?
I want that fight.
So like he said, he could have fight. He was all willing to fight. But once Boots and them said yeah, he said that Team Crawford they never got back with him. They never sent over no contract or any of that stuff. So I mean, you can play the he say she says type stuff, and depending on who you like, people gonna be choosing sides. But regardless of what, I'm just hoping they get this fight on, because now there's gonna be some tension between them two. And both of them are switch hitters. Both of them got power in both hands. Both of them is elusive. They both athletic, although I believe Bud might be just a little bit more athletic than Boots. But given Boots' youth, he got that going for him too. Because Bud did just turn 36 and Boots is only like 24 or something like that. So when you compare the two as far as skills and IQ, they pretty much neck and neck. Although I believe Terence Crawford IQ is just a little bit better than Boots. And that's only because of his experience. But Boots can go inside that fight and show that his IQ is on the same level as Terence, probably even more. And this is what makes this fight so interesting. So whatever they do, I just hope they make the fight happen. And if Terence saying that he's going to stay in welterweight right now, he's going to keep his belts, then fighting for undisputed again, that can be crazy. He can be 3-time undisputed champion if he fight Boots, and then go into a fight with Charlo, be 4-time, and then go into a fight with Canelo and be 5-time. Like, that would be something that's totally unheard of. So right now, Terence got a whole lot of opportunity to stamp his name in the greats of Hall of Fames in boxing. But the same thing applies to Boots, because if he go into a fight and beat Terence Crawford, then he would cement his legacy as well. But only time will tell, so we just gonna have to wait and see. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.